Yeah.
Hello guys, Kellie Cottam. Most people recognise child abuse as sexual, physical and emotional. What people are not recognising is the alienation and removals of children that is causing, I'm just literally watching, because they haven't got my kids yet, so just making sure my kids are being watched. And that's what it's about. It's about parents taking responsibility of the children that they bring into the world. But how can you take responsibility for your child when you step in the family courts and with power and control they take away the personal responsibility of the parents? Not only that, through divorce. One of the biggest problems in divorce is parents end up hating each other. Once a parent hates the other parent, what they end up doing is getting into a war, gaslighting each other, and children become pawns. Children become, things for people to play with and use with, and this is wrong and it has to stop. Children need both parents, and it doesn't matter whether you're going through the family courts here in Portsmouth or anywhere around the UK or around the world. Children must be within their families only if there is significant abuse, sexual, physical, emotional. Nobody wants to wait until a child is abused, but therefore there is a better way for the system to get involved if they understand and now enable, empower. I've had another father walking out of court today. All the mother's interested in is the property. She's not actually, I haven't heard one thing about the children since they've come out. It's all about the property. And watching the arrogance on her mum, who's thinking that she's getting one over on the father. I'm sorry, women, but you don't get one over on the father of your children. That is the father that created the child with you. Yes, you may have had some problems. Yes, maybe life didn't go the way that you had planned, but it doesn't mean that your children become weapons and pawns. And then obviously people know that I come from a different point of view within the family courts. There are many structures: parent alienation, denied contact, long-term foster care, special guardianship, forced adoption, and also being able to actually use respite care within the foster care system. But this place is about money. That's all it's about. We've got parents out here that are depleting hundreds and thousands of pounds into the family courts, paying for solicitors and judges to go in who aren't representing them. Nobody is actually taking the time to get to know the individuals themselves, who they are, what they bring to the table, what influences they have on their children, what role models they are, what gifts, talents that they're bringing. And this is where children get their identity from. When you alienate a father, you take away half of your child already. They will never fulfill their true purpose of who they are. The reason that they need two parents is because that fulfills who they are as a person. Their gifts, talents, skills they get from their father. Their intelligence, believe it or not, they get from their mothers. And we are meant to come together as a role. I'm just going to put this down for a moment. You define child abuse. Child abuse is anything that is not allowing for children to be their full potential. I don't know what's going on the phone at the moment, but in order for the child to be their full person, it does take the family, it does take community. We are meant to be born into mum, dad, nan, granddad, uncles, aunties, cousins, family members. And even now, I'm a mother down here on my own, and I've got people watching my children. There's no family members here, because what the courts does is it alienates you. The moment social come into your life, it's abuse. It's systematic abuse. It's systematic abuse to the children, but it's systematic abuse to the parents. I spoke to a father last night who is on the brinks of suicide. We've just lost 3 fathers in the last 2 months that I'm aware of. And there's many people who are in destitute situations. You walk through this door as a person and you come out a number, a statistic, a piece of product, a piece of meat. They don't care whether or not you've got to plan your Christmas day. They don't care whether or not they're getting the mums and dads at war with each other. They're only interested in how much money they're going to get out the sale of your house, how much you're paying your solicitor and your legal fees. They don't care about you as a person, because they never get to know that person. And the person that is really losing out at the end of the day is the children. And it's time that we all come together. I know people are scared. I know places like this intimidate people. I know the moment you literally walk up these stairs You walk through that door, you go into security, then you've got to sit around waiting. You've got a judge and a social worker and all these people that you don't even know. That's a violation of people's human rights. I've got a feeling that camera or battery is about to go on.
Yeah, we know. We're right a minute, gone.
So please guys, whether you have been affected by parent alienation, denied contact, forced adoption, it's all alienation. It's all parent alienation, even grandparents and uncles and aunts.
Yeah, let me just,
We're gonna be here
2
all day.
seconds. If you can, please share this, because this is important information for everybody out there that don't know as well. There are people out there that have no idea what goes on behind these family court doors, so please share everything.
It's a closed court because it's meant to protect your identity, but when systematic abuse is going on to families and the independent investigators aren't allowed to come in, then it's up to us to bring a public inquiry into the family courts. We're going to be around all day and we're going to catch you on and off, and if you want to catch me, I'm on Forced Adoption Exposed, Kellie Cottam, and I'm here with Andrew from NAAP, and we've all got to collectively come together and stand together as one. See you later guys, here in Portsmouth.